what is your definition of a legend?
My definition of a legend is the reason why I can accept those accolades, because I can accept it all. You know, I can accept the ridicule, the derogatory statements, the bullets, the everything that come with being at the top. You know what I'm saying? Of working your way into being a legend. What I feel like my contributions to what I did to the culture and what I stand for today, how I made this city into, man, I was repping the city before people threw up the H. You know what I'm saying? Before they even knew that was something to do. I always, even with my album now, since I've done this, it's been about Texas. That's why the first album was called Don't Mess with Texas. So when I say legend, man, I'm dealing with each part of it. People like the fame and the glory that comes with legend, but I took it all, man. Even when we didn't have great things to say about our legends and what happened with this or SUC this, I stood for it all. So when I get those accolades of, man, Key, you this or that, I appreciate it the same way, because I know what it took to live both sides of it.
Yeah, legend talk.
Legend talk.
Legend talk.
Yeah.
Stepping back on something that you said, you know what I'm saying, you was repping the H, you was throwing up the H before it was cool. You know what I'm saying? At the time when you came out, it was hard coming out of Houston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As it was so hard, what do you think is some of the things that kept you focused to keep pushing?
Just, you know, I had a mixture, and sometimes it wasn't always together at the same time, but I had a mixture. I had the hard work for it, and I had the talent for it. So sometimes my talent, you know, was in front of it by saying, man, I'm just gonna keep on going. I know I got the talent to do it. And then sometimes when it wasn't looking so bright and it wasn't looking like we was gonna get the opportunities, I had to just keep working hard. Like I tell people, man, I got over 40 or 50 CDs, maybe 60 at this point. I don't lost count. But it wasn't always about the sales of them or if they was platinum or if they was gold. It was about me just believing in the music. You know what I'm saying? Me just believing that I can get it done being a rapper. So when it wasn't popular to be from Texas or the rap game or hip hop wasn't accepting us as a whole, I always just kept repping. If people know, man, when people were saying it was tired of hearing about cars or they was tired of hearing about the slab or the culture or how we did, I just kept going. You know what I'm saying? I just kept believing in the rap. So now these 40 or 50 CDs or they on streaming, I own all these CDs. We never knew this was coming, but at the time I just kept believing in the rap. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I survived this long.
Stay dedicated.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. As you look at the rap game now, you know what I'm saying, you came so far, and that approach that you took to being successful, do you think that is missing from today's game?
Each situation is different. I always think, you know, because the way we had to get it and the way what we done and the work ethic we had to get to where we had to get to, it's not as hard as that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more, they got more opportunities and it's more resources for things to happen faster, which I think you got to work hard with this too. But, you know, like I don't really knock people for not taking the same route that we took or what we did, because it's a different game, and I always have to adjust. I'm doing a lot of what they do now too. It's just all about it. People take these little slang, these little sayings for just to be saying them, but it really got to be in you. You know what I'm saying? You really got to want it. It got to really be a part of something that you want to get did in order to just keep on going. This game is like baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like you might bat 300, you might hit the ball 3 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? But one of them might be a home run. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge their work ethic to answer the question. You know, like it's all about what's in you and how much you want out of it and how much you willing to work for what you're talking about.
Okay. For you, you know what I'm saying, when you came out, you were one of those people who was a home run for the city of Houston out the gate. What do you think it is about you that made you that influential rapper to where out the gate your journey started like rolling?
Well, I had confidence, and I loved the game much more because I wasn't making no money. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't rich. I didn't come from having a bunch of money. So my love for it and my passion for it and what I stood for, I just wasn't taking, I was at an age where I just wasn't taking no from an answer, or no for an answer, no matter where the game was coming from, West Coast, East Coast. I was going to rep this Texas thing, and I was, you know, I made a lot of right moves at the right time. You know what I'm saying? I always lived with the decisions that I made. If I was supposed to do this or do that, whatever decision that I made, I lived with it. I'm just basically saying it was confidence and belief in my own self to just you know, because now we make moves based on what the budget gonna be and how much money I'm gonna spend and what I'm gonna do. At this time, I'm just rapping. I don't, it ain't about no money. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I don't know nothing. I'm finna just rap, and it just paid off.
Yeah. So do you think you can come in the game and just worry about, can you come in the game technical and not worry about that organic, like how you came in, just real, organic? Can you just come in and be numbers and still be classic, a legend nowadays, or no?
We got to stop throwing that term around, legend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You throwing it though.
I'm saying throwing the term around legend based on everybody that's coming to do this ain't gonna turn into that.
Yeah.
You could be successful and still not be a legend. I don't think everybody that's successful is a legend, and it goes back to what a legend is, man. You know, this is a person who done things for the culture, a trendsetter. I always tell people I don't set trends. I don't follow trends. I set them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Everybody that comes in that's probably gonna be successful, that don't mean that you're gonna be a legend. You might be great. You might be great at what you do. Being a legend is a little bit more, you know, we got legendary stories that go with. We coming from screw tapes, and these screw tapes turned into samples, and these samples turned into hit records, and all these are legend, and these legendary freestyles that people are hearing about, and these legendary concerts, and these doing 50,000 independent in the first week and selling hundreds of thousands independents and 30,000 cassettes out of the trunk. These are legendary folk tales. Just coming in and saying, hey man, I went to the studio, signed the deal, went platinum, that don't always mean that leads into you having a, you know, because being a legend don't always mean that you're platinum or you're gold. You can be a legend in the streets and a legend in the culture and a legend in the game, and it might not even lead to rap game success. So I don't think that everybody coming in is gonna be legendary.
I feel you though. So what matters most in being legendary? The sound or the business?
The sound.
I agree with you.
The sound, because, hey man, listen, the business is gonna take. Hey man, if you take care of your business gonna take care of you. That's period. We gonna all have slips here and there. That's the game. But the legend is more about the sound. It's what people remember. My thing is, that's the proof in the pudding when you saying songs like Southside, and these songs are still here 25 years later. People still remaking Peeping in the Window, and I'm still getting paid for these songs that were on screw tapes. That's legendary. You know what I'm saying? So the sound, I wouldn't want to take that away, because that's what gravitate them to calling me a legend, is the sound that I built. They don't really know what my business is.
For sure.